Hey everybody, welcome to our next episode of the Untopical Podcast. We haven't seen each other in a while.
Been a minute.
It has been a long time. We haven't posted any content in the last couple weeks. We've just been busy. We're busy guys.
Shout out to the 10 people that listen. The other ones though.
Yes sir, 10 listens.
Shout out to Tyler, Justin's boss.
Yeah. Tyler, we're gonna make it better for you. I promise.
Specifically you, big boy.
All right. So today begins our 4-part series on ancient civilizations. Josh, do you know anything about ancient civilizations?
I know vague things, but the amount of ancient civilizations that they've had us listen to throughout my public high school career, they kind of all get blended together. So I might know something.
You really couldn't even pronounce civilization.
Yeah, I know. That's scary.
It doesn't start it out well.
So they might just get all blended together. So I might know something about something, but it's not that same
We
something.
really know nothing.
Yeah.
But
might
I
know
think we
something,
both
but I also
don't know
nothing.
much. We did a little research before this podcast. Like, very little.
And by research, I mean I asked Justin questions and he speculated
And
on
I
things.
have listened to a few podcasts, and I've done my own little research, but really, we don't know anything about what we're going to be talking about this evening, so
if you're looking for historical accuracy,
this is not the place
for you.
No, call us CNN, you know.
There you go.
Um,
Wow, it's like 5 minutes in, not even. It's a minute 45 seconds in and we're already pissing off the liberals. Good job.
So, I want to talk about, to begin our 4-part series, the ancient civilization of Egypt. We'll talk about the Mayans, too, in our next one, and then maybe some other different ones, like the Native Americans, or anything like that. Sorry for that pause there, guys.
Justin hit the table.
Yeah, I did hit the table, and we don't want to mess up the microphone here.
That's a very sophisticated setup of Justin's iPhone.
Yep, because we're poor. Anyways, ancient Egypt. I am so absolutely fascinated by ancient Egypt.
They were aliens.
Okay, that's Josh's opinion.
They were aliens.
I
That's
really
a fact.
do not believe in
The mothership
aliens.
hovered over an ancient desert and just crapped out a pyramid. We're essentially glorifying UFO crap. That's my speculation.
I don't think it's UFO crap, and no, I don't. We can talk about aliens another time, Josh.
The pyramid's vaguely shaped like a poop emoji.
Okay, that I
Yeah.
actually agree with. I do agree.
I'm a genius.
Maybe not. But I do think that's a... Yes, I agree with you, Josh. I do agree with you.
They look the same.
Josh is... They do look the same,
This
but
is
they're
why
not.
we need video.
They are not UFO craps. I don't think
Listen,
aliens are
hold on.
very real.
You
I think there's...
Hold on. If aliens are real, you don't think they have a sense of humor? You don't think
No, I
they
don't
would
think they
fly over having like a little in a little ship thing? They fly over some vacant desert and they're like, you know what? Let's mess with these humans, make them think this is some ancient, awesome, fancy thing, and really, it's just the aliens' poop emoji.
No, here's why. People smart enough to make those kind of spaceships do not have a sense of humor. Like that.
I
That's
have
it.
that sense of humor.
Look,
and
you
I'm
keep
a
that
real
idea.
bright
You
bulb.
keep that idea in the noggin. We'll come back. We'll put it on the idea table. All right. But we really don't know what the pyramids were really for. It's speculated they were for a tomb. I think only one was a tomb.
If you watch Despicable Me, one of them is blown up by a bicycle pump. The fat kid, ironically named Justin, falls into it.
Okay.
Justin used to be the fat kid. He gets
Oh,
insecure
I was
sometimes.
fat. We'll talk about that in another podcast. Like,
He's not fat. He's body positive.
body image and working out, stuff like that. Dealt with that. Josh, he's pretty skinny, so I'm sure he's dealt with that too.
Yeah.
He's pretty weak. I think he was only deadlifting 3 plates when I saw that. He sent me a picture. So,
After a car accident where I messed up my back, let's not leave out half details. Wow, we really are seeing it over here, aren't we?
I'm just kidding. All jokes. Anyways, like
In total, how heavy, speaking of weight, how heavy do you think a pyramid,
the whole pyramid.
the whole pyramid would be? How much did you say one of those blocks weighed? You looked
I
that
think
up
I
earlier?
heard that they were like 20 tons
Wow.
a block.
Tyler, I'm about to make you mad. Justin, that's almost as much as your mom.
I was waiting for it. Yeah, about 20 tons. I'm saying a lot in this podcast,
Yeah.
and it's not. I need to stop. But, anyways,
Find a different speech filler.
yeah, really.
You literally took like a speech class. Do better.
I know. I'm just tired of all your bullcrap. Okay. Anyways, there are the sphinxes, the statues that they've made. They're all so absolute. I don't even know how much they weigh. Millions and millions of tons. But
Stop saying
I'm sorry.
You sound like a 15-year-old white girl.
Okay. You look like a 15-year-old white girl.
My hair is beautiful. Don't even try to come at it like that.
That whole mullet.
For the record, I've had a mullet since like episode 1, and it's gotten a lot mulletier. You'll see whenever we do a video because I'm not cutting it. Sorry,
back on
hippies.
topic, Josh.
No.
Let's get back.
Sorry.
Let's
ADD.
take a moment to get back here. Okay? These are so incredibly heavy. It doesn't even make sense to me how they moved. And this is the same for the Mayans, and we'll talk about that later. But like, I don't even understand how they move. Like, we can move. There's videos. I don't know if you ever seen them, like older videos of people moving buildings, like built buildings, man.
Like, what kind of buildings? 'Cause
Like tall.
I was about to say,
like-
because we live in like a very rural country place.
No, like city buildings.
Okay, so because like here you can look up and there's a freaking house on a trailer driving by.
Yeah, no, not like that. But like a city building, like not like a skyscraper that big, but
Like a decent sized motel or something.
yeah, tall. I don't remember how skinny or whatever, but it was just like a building that was very tall. And anyways, like a business building, you know.
I feel like our brand is give you part of the information and you got to figure out the rest for
Yeah,
yourself.
really. Anyways, they like scoot over inch by inch daily. Like there's like a video footage of it where it just like loops and it's moving it a little bit by a little bit. Like they take pictures and stuff because it was a long time ago, like 80 years ago. And they're like scooting it over inch by inch. And I think we can move like buildings a bit faster now, but
Mhm.
this is today's day and age.
Not whenever the pyramids were
They're moving like buildings.
We know so little
then.
about them that we don't even know 100% when they were built.
And there's so much information that we don't know how people build them. And
Why
there's
they
a lot
have
of,
so many secret passageways in them.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation that like they used to have instructions in the Library of Alexandria, but frickin' Romans burnt it down.
Dang it, Romans.
But,
you know
yeah.
who you are.
Some speculation that they stole the information and it's in the Vatican right now.
Do you think that, not to pry into another week's episode, that like the Mayans and stuff, they had their own versions of pyramids. Do you think they took inspiration or knew anything about
Ooh,
the other things,
Yeah.
like the other pyramids?
that, my friend, is a good, like, you know, maybe they had that communication over there,
Yeah, they might have.
or it was Pandora.
Could have been.
Do you know Pandora?
No, I was really just pretending. I
It's
knew.
like, you know, if you look at a map of the world,
Mhm.
and you can kind of like fit the
Pangea.
continents. Pangea. You're right. Pangea.
Pandora's a box.
Yeah, I know. I always get it so confused. It's also a music thing.
Oh yeah, true.
Long time ago.
We're on Spotify, Justin. Don't plug the enemy.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's like the exact opposite. Yeah, Pangea. I sound so stupid.
Whenever
say it.
I correct you, that's how you know there's an issue.
I know. Josh, look, I've been busy. a little tired. I'm not there today.
Yeah.
We're also recording this late at night too.
It's
so
like-
it doesn't help. It's
yeah.
like 11 o'clock. So, you know,
Yeah.
we're
it's
not all
10:57
there.
right now.
I'm not all there.
I'm never all there. I've
Yeah.
had too many head injuries to be all there.
Anyways, Pangea, where the all were connected.
Dude,
Dude,
hold on.
hold.
What if they were all like together at that point before Pangea split apart?
That's what I was gonna get to.
But like and they're the same things. Like the Mayans know about like what the Sphinx is. Although I'm sure if they knew about it, they'd probably have some sort of writing about it, which maybe they do. Like I said, we know very little. And it's a very, very old society, so lots and lots can get lost. But like, what if they all were like in the same? I don't know if you would call that a tribe or group or area.
Or different tribes, and that's why they built it out of different materials. They had access to different things.
It was maybe like their spite baby.
I don't think they were the same tribes, but I don't know. Thinking about it being Pangea, I would reckon it might be before the flood.
It may have been.
Because part of me
Maybe.
feels like the flood is what split Pangea.
It could have been. You know how? Because I mean, it was under how many hundreds of feet of water, if that? Probably way more than hundreds. of feet
Yeah,
of
it
water.
covered every part of the earth.
Yeah. Who's to say that they couldn't have like eroded? Maybe. You know how they're like a. Sorry, heard a noise in the distance there for a minute. You know how they're like a tan color. As of right now.
They look like sand.
Yeah.
And dirt.
Maybe they were a whole different color. And then they got washed by the flood and all faded out and junk like that.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'm at the point where I'm kind of just
I don't
talking.
see it as. I just don't know what other color they would be. They're made out of like lime, at least the pyramids, like limestone and
Plot
stone.
twist, they're neon green.
Anyways,
King Tut used to throw his raves there.
anyways, coming back from that little tangent, maybe
Sorry,
you're right
I
that
have
they
a lot
did
of
have
tangents.
some communication in terms. I mean, people were building the Tower of Babel.
But like, one society was throwing teenagers into volcanoes, and the other one was
I mean, but
letting
the
teenagers
Egyptians
rule.
believed in like a sun god, and they believed in all kinds of things, you know?
polytheistic.
Yeah, they were. Whoa, big words coming from Josh today. I'm impressed.
Shout out Miss Kane, Northern Middle School Social Studies class. You listening to this?
That was actually impressive.
You're most likely not, but thank you.
I didn't expect Josh to come out with them words.
When it's late at night, my brain wakes up and I have no idea why.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
First, I figured out what Pangea was.
You didn't figure it out.
Not figured out, but you know what? I figured out between the two of us.
Yeah.
All right,
'Cause I didn't know.
back on task. We both have ADHD. I'm sorry.
Yes. This episode is so random.
It is all over the
Cracking
place.
me up. But there's so much we don't know about ancient Egypt, you know?
Asian Egypt.
Ancient Egypt.
You definitely just said Asian Egypt.
Well, what if it is Asian?
They may be. We don't know.
A-
I see where you're going with this, Justin. No.
Anyways, coming back to topic before I made a joke that was not going to be politically correct,
Because we care about that now
and
for some
I
reason.
apologize.
You're apologizing on behalf of a joke you didn't make.
I know,
I hate.
but it was not a
Millennials and
kind
Gen Z.
joke. It was not a kind joke. It wasn't. It
Feelings
was not a
don't
kind
matter.
joke. And anyways, yes. Ancient Egypt. Apparently what I learned recently is there's like 3 stages of ancient Egypt, like 3 eras. And that was like the old era, and there was a middle era, and then there was another era after that, like a new era, and then there's like
Mhm.
the era we live in now.
Yeah.
Um
It's almost like that's how history works. Or
yeah, I
time.
know, but it was just like specific for Egypt.
Like the old era, the modern age, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's not like how we have that in terms of It's its own little thing.
Okay.
Its own little thing.
It's its own sort of time.
Yeah. We have so in between a few of the eras, there's like large century-long gaps
Mhm.
of time where we have no information, and even between one era and another era, it's just like a ginormous gap, which is where the speculation that the information was in the Library of Alexandria, but you know,
I don't know what that is, and I'm sure
it was
couple
a
different people do.
library, I believe, in Egypt that got burned down
Mm.
when Rome invaded to get what's her face? Remember?
Cleopatra?
Was it Cleopatra?
I don't know. I just said I don't know what that is.
Who? Yeah, I think it was Cleopatra. You know, like everybody thought she was so beautiful or whatever.
Yeah, that was Cleopatra.
Yeah, Cleopatra. Yeah, I was just making sure we were on the same page.
We're all good.
We're on the same page here. Look, Josh, you know some things. It's like my brain's shutting down tonight, and Josh is just waking up, and he seems smarter than me.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
ridiculous.
Don't get used to this, guys.
Anyways, Rome invaded, because they were trying to get with her, you know? They were like, let me give it you, babe. And she was like, no, no. Blowing her rape whistle.
Leave me alone.
And so I think they burned it down during that time. Cleopatra must have been smoking hot. I'm telling you.
Almost as hot as your mom.
Oh.
Sorry, Tyler. Sorry. If headphone warning. I mean, I probably should have said headphone warning before I screamed almost as hot as your mom into the mic.
I don't think it was that loud.
It may have been. We don't really know.
But yeah, she must have been very attractive. I wonder if she was even that attractive though.
She honestly, what if the ladies back then were just kind of lacking, and she was like maybe a solid 4.
She was a 4. Everyone else was a 2
Yeah,
or a 1,
maybe a -2.
maybe a -2.
Or maybe she was an alien, and that's why everyone was like, "Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar."
Oh my gosh. Maybe she just impressed everyone with her intellectual abilities, and all the guys were just like, man, she's so smart,
The
has a great
Egyptians
personality.
like smart girls. Got it.
Well, and the Romans apparently.
Romans apparently.
They were like, oh, she's got such a great personality, such a great heart. I don't care about looks. That's definitely how they thought.
That is not how they thought.
Because I've never seen a picture of Cleopatra. Have you? There's none. Or like a painting, I mean,
I've
obviously.
seen paintings, not actual pictures.
Really? I have not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I just block paintings out of my brain.
I mean, would you like swipe right or swipe left on Tinder for Cleopatra?
I don't know. I've never seen her. But, I mean, all the hubbub, I might need a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Honestly, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, hit me up with that time machine.
Josh is getting a call right now. I don't know from who.
It's from someone. Anyway.
I think he should have answered it.
I would not. That would have been not a good idea. Listen, if the pictures of this are accurate to how Cleopatra looked, honestly, is it right or left for 2? I don't know. We're 17. We don't have Tinder yet. So
Swipe right, you know?
I will swipe right.
That's from a movie.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
It
Never mind,
may-
Josh. He's trying to look things up, but, you know, it's dumb.
Listen, I swipe right. Right?
Okay. Wow.
If y'all want to know what she looks like, if you don't know for some reason, I would say
I don't think that's an actual
Look it up.
representation of what she looks like, because we just don't know. But she must have been.
absolute baddie.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Anyways, they burned that down
Mm-hmm.
to get Cleopatra. So the information stored in there.
Nothing changes women's heart like arson.
Yeah, really. Everybody loves it.
Mm-hmm.
It just gets people going,
It's
fired up.
provocative.
Some might say.
It's
But,
provocative. Gets the people going.
Anyways, so a lot of the information could have been burned down, or it was stolen. And
Maybe the Mayans stole it and built the pyramids off of that.
no, I do not think so.
I don't know.
The Mayans might have been aliens, though. Haven't you seen Indiana Jones?
You mean, what, 76 of them?
The skull one.
I don't remember the title of that one, but I
It had
think
the
so.
skull, the alien skull.
I was about to say, if you're saying the Indiana Jones movie with the skull in it, do you have any idea
No,
how
I'm saying
little
the
that
Indiana
narrows it
Jones
down?
one with the
The crystal
alien skull
in it?
the crystal skull.
I don't think,
think
that was an
that's-
alien skull, but
Yeah, it was. It's gotta be.
I don't know. I've
looks
never
like
seen
a-
the movie. I only played the Lego game on my DS.
Messed up skull. I played it on the Wii Classic. Dude,
Some systems just never die.
We were playing the Wii today at my house.
Dude.
Friggin' Legend of Zelda.
Ooh, that's a good game.
I think it was Legend of... I don't know.
Uh,
But, yeah.
There was one time we were in a Best Buy. This is a random tangent, but I feel like it's a worth it one. It was Black Friday. I was in a random Best Buy in South Carolina with my family. They're all buying TVs and junk. I'm sitting in one of the little, you know how
The
they-
tryout games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I played the entire game of Legend of Zelda in the time that we were there. There was like a line of like 15 people behind me wanting to play. I just looked at them and said, no. I just
No,
kept playing.
can't. I'm in the zone.
I was like, I gotta keep playing.
Oh my gosh. I love going to, like, technology places and playing their stuff. Like GameStop, when they used to have that.
Like, what's the point of buying the game if you can just go play it for free somewhere?
Yeah, really.
That's like
Take me to Best Buy. Hook me up. Let me get on that.
that's like you got rich friends. You don't need to have stuff if you go to your rich friend's house.
That's
all the
why I'm
time.
friends with you, Josh.
I'm not rich whatsoever.
Yeah, but you got the
but
games.
I do got the games.
Got the games. We got a mini bike now, though, so we're kind of cooler.
Your brother hit it into a tree.
Yeah.
Listen, we had a go-kart until you flipped it.
You still have one. I just did something.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways.
Yeah, there's something you did. It's called flipping my freaking go-kart.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but we're like closer to the mics to like make it sound better. We figured this out by connecting our AirPods and listening to the live listen thing to figure out what the audio sounds like. And I don't know if y'all know this, but the AirPod Pros have a noise cancellation factor.
And it makes it feel like it's a concussion.
And for some reason, it just turned on.
Well, you know why it feels like it's playing constant noise into your
Yeah.
ear,
it's like a
so that it could be noise canceling.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, kind of cool.
They're my headphones, Justin.
Maybe
I know
they
how
came
work.
from Egypt
the Mayans.
or aliens.
Malians.
I don't know who
Aliens.
owns Apple, but he might be an alien. Tim Cook. Tim Cook owns Apple,
Yeah.
but I think he's just a shareholder.
He might.
I don't
be.
think he comes up with anything.
I don't know.
They've got, a lot of scientists working on that. Anyways, back to ancient Egypt, because we keep getting off of that. I think it's cool. Everyone thinks it's cool. And I think a lot of people might... I was talking to my mom one time about it, and she was like... Josh over here, man. And she was like, oh, but we don't have any, like, records of that, or... And then another argument is, like, oh, where's the plastic from that time period, or something like that.
Mm.
But I don't think that's really completely fair to say that every advanced civilization would create plastic. just
Maybe
'cause
they were just
we
really
did.
good at recycling.
Well, or they use different materials to do that. They don't need plastics.
When was plastic invented?
How would I know that?
I don't know. You usually know stuff like this.
I'm not that smart, Josh.
Plastic wasn't invented until 1907.
Yeah, I don't think they had plastic,
Yeah, no, they didn't.
obviously.
They probably used like baskets and junk like that.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say they needed plastic? There probably wasn't a great number of people.
Wasn't?
Yeah, I can't speak. You know that, Josh.
You should have heard him ordering Popeyes earlier. Shout out Free Brand Deal.
Or not free brand deal if you want to sponsor us, because that chicken sandwich I had was phenomenal.
I told you it was good, homie.
But
You should have heard him trying to order. He was like, I want
yes, it's
Cajun fries.
been a long day.
It has been a very
Okay.
long day.
I had to write a speech. I had to do schoolwork. Been doing schoolwork all week, working, whatever. Popeyes, if you want to sponsor us, you can, because your chicken sandwich was delicious.
I think it's overrated.
Well,
Chick-fil-A's better. Fight me.
I don't. Okay.
This is going back to like episode 2, 3.
I don't. Did we talk about Chick-fil-A and Popeyes?
I don't.
I don't think so.
That may be the one that we got rid of.
Maybe we did delete an episode just because it was not good.
If you sign up for our Justin, what's it called?
Patreon.
For our Patreon, we might drop that.
Yeah, but we don't have a Patreon yet, so you can't sign up.
Listen, I'm excited, Justin. Let me have my moment.
I think we need more than 10 listeners.
Listen, you know what? They can be the OG 10.
Look, when we get more than 10 listeners, maybe.
Shouts out my mom.
Yes, if Josh's mom wants to listen, she's more than welcome. She could even follow.
Honestly?
I followed us.
I followed us as well.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're 2 of our 3 followers.
Oh, man. We have 3?
I don't know.
I have to check later.
You have the account.
Yeah.
Like.
Anyways, maybe let's move on past Egypt and ancient civilization. Even though that is their topic for today, I think we've covered a little bit. We don't know enough, so we're going to have to come back, do more research next time. Josh, what is your fascination with aliens? Because you've dropped aliens a lot in this podcast.
I feel like it's relatively selfish and kind of ignorant for us to think that we're the only things in existence.
Why is that selfish?
There are billions and billions and billions of other planets out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not other things be out there?
Okay, that's a fair thing to say. Like, why not? But do you have evidence for it? Like, do you think aliens? Maybe not. Let's just not say are there aliens out there. Do you think aliens have visited Earth?
See, that's.
Because that's different.
I feel like so there is a lot of evidence that says yes, aliens have visited Earth.
Such as?
I mean, you got crop circles. You have stories of like different close encounters. For
crop
example,
circles are very fake.
They are 100%.
So they're not evidence.
Shut up. Anyway, there's also a story about some school in Africa, allegedly. Because, like I said, this is just a theory I have. I don't actually believe in aliens 100%.
Oh, I've heard about that story.
The one where they visited the school and, like, they had the little kids draw what they saw and they all drew the exact same picture.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there might be a video. I don't really know.
I don't think there's a video.
I heard this on another podcast. I'm not going to name drop because...
I bet I know which one.
You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I listened to that one, too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Was it like with the French guy? Was it a French guy?
Yeah.
And another guy?
Yep.
And then another guy
and then
who's bald and he commentates on stuff. But he's also a comedian.
And he has one of the hardest world record holding kicks. That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
Absolute stud.
We're talking about Joe Rogan if you
didn't know, UFC commentator, comedian, most listened to podcast in the world, and all around stud.
We're not plugging for Joe Rogan here.
No, we just like him. Yeah, I listen to that podcast too.
Yeah.
So.
Stop taking my prize.
I paid for them.
You offered to pay for them.
That's true.
That's like saying, here, I donated
Let's
a kidney,
get back.
and then holding it over the head for the rest of their
back.
lives.
Let's get back. Place in Africa. Where else?
There may have been one in like Germany or something, but I'm not entirely sure.
May
like
have
I
been.
said, I don't exactly believe in it, so therefore I haven't like looked up much about it.
But you don't like discount it.
No, I don't exactly discount it.
I agree.
Because I feel like because I mean, me and Justin are religious people. We've talked about this.
We're Christians.
Yeah. In other episodes that we've had, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think the first episode, but again, we deleted that.
Yeah.
Patreon.
I feel like for us to be religious, it's kind of ignorant for us to not acknowledge the possibility of something else either being out there or created or just something out there in general. You know.
See, I was talking to another one of my Christian friends about this, and he was saying how because we do believe in the Bible, and the Bible doesn't say they're aliens, like, we can't assume that there are.
I'm not assuming there are.
I know, I'm just saying, like, we can't. That's important. We can't assume, because it's not stated in the Bible or something like that.
Exactly.
That's what he believed in that situation. Some part of me thinks that alien encounters might be like spiritual things.
They might be.
Like angels, even demons, maybe.
See, there is a lot of speculations, because there have been, things that you could, because like angels, biblically, if you look this up, don't have
They look freaky.
They don't have the wings and the little pretty halo thing coming down. They're weird looking things. Pretty alien looking things, according to Hollywood and junk like that. They look relatively similar.
Yeah.
So maybe they mistake an either angel or demon encounter, if that's your gist, as an alien encounter.
I kind of lean towards that as my explanation for aliens.
Yeah.
Not that I discount aliens being out there, but I just doubt.
Like, I wouldn't bank on it, but
yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't exactly discredit.
If I was going to bet money on it, I would not bet on the aliens.
Nah.
No. I'm not betting on E.T. I'm sorry. He's not making my bicycle fly.
He ain't making I wish he would. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun. But,
here's the question. This has nothing to do, well, it does have to do with aliens, but it's not like
I'm ready for it.
An opinion question. Men in Black aliens or E.T. alien? Which would you rather exist?
Men in Black aliens.
That would be more fun.
That would be way more fun.
Yeah.
Men in Black with Men in Black aliens.
True.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Not the Johnny Cash song, The Man in Black, like actual Will Smith.
Yes. Whoever that other guy is, no one knows his name.
It's weird just saying the other guy, you know exactly who.
Yeah, you know who he was. Except they're that new Men in Black with Chris Hemsworth and the other girl.
I forgot what her name was. Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, sure.
She was my celebrity crush for a minute.
That's weird.
Why is it weird?
I'm just past celebrity crushes, man. I'm done. I don't.
I'm past them at this point too, but like she was there for a bit. Like whenever Creed came out.
Oh really? I didn't know she was in Creed. I
Yeah.
forgot. Creed's a good movie.
It was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I don't do that celebrity crush thing.
Yeah,
I haven't for a while. I never really had a celebrity crush. Like I thought celebrities were attractive and all, but I wasn't like, ooh, that one. Yeah.
That one in particular.
Yeah. Like
I
some
feel like
people,
celebrity crushes past like the age of 12 is just ridiculous.
Yeah, like, girls are all like, oh my gosh, Harry Styles, he's so fine.
Funny enough, one of my really good friends, I'm not going to name drop because I don't want her to know I'm talking about her.
Right.
But she's going to listen to this and she's going to know exactly
Does she
who
listen?
it is based off of Harry Styles. Probably. She asked for the name today.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, another listener.
I know, that's 11.
Booyah,
Yeah.
maybe we're starting a Patreon, boys.
So her entire phone, laptop, room, like, she even has blankets on her bed that has Harry Styles' face
Just
on
covered
it.
in Harry Styles.
All covered in
If
Harry
you're
Styles.
listening,
No.
know who you are.
This is how blasphemy the fandom for that man is. She has a picture of Harry Styles as Jesus.
That is sinful.
Yeah.
Very sinful.
She actually sent it to me.
Maybe Harry Styles is the Antichrist.
I would not put it past him. I very heavily dislike him. If you stan Harry Styles in any way, leave.
New
please.
theory. Harry Styles is the Antichrist. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no.
Harry Styles, Antichrist. That's where I'm sticking. Anyways, people have him as their celebrity crush. I don't know why, but they do. Some people are like, The Rock, celebrity crush. That might be my only celebrity crush.
I don't know if it's a celebrity crush, more as just like a good job on your accomplishments and your
He's just really
freaking machine.
cool
Yeah.
to me. Like, that's it. It's just like
Other
I
than the fact that
admire
he
The Rock.
endorses Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's not cool, but you know.
But like, you gotta put past the biases and just admire the content.
Right.
Whenever stuff.
He's cool.
Yeah.
His energy drinks though.
I've not had them.
The
I've been
Zoa,
wanting to try them.
I've had one, and it
Well, that
wasn't
might
good.
be the flavor, because like
Maybe.
I've had one Bang and I just was not a fan of it.
Bang's good though. There's a few flavors that hit the spot.
We're
All
really
these
just
free
we're
endorsements.
really just endorsing
All right,
everybody
listen,
right now.
Dwayne the Rock, you need to give us an endorsement for Zoa, okay? Even though I just said it wasn't very good, I will try all your flavors, and if you pay me enough money, I'll say they're all good.
Honestly, Dwayne, you let me work out with you one time, I'll endorse you for the rest of my life.
That's true. I'll wear clothes for Zoa if I can work out.
I
with The
will
Rock.
get the Zoa logo tattooed on my
If I could just
nipple.
watch the Rock work out.
Like, we're just sitting there, we got a full plate of food, just watching him work out. Like, that looks difficult.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Get it up. Get
Bad
it
form.
up. Come on, man. Come on. Is that a little heavy for you? Ego lifting over there?
That's it. 415 on squat. Bit.
Stop.
I stopped
Stop.
myself.
We agreed that Josh could not. practice for this.
Biscuit. That's
Anyways.
exactly what I was gonna say.
But
Flaky forehead.
you know, back in the day, I thought like celebrities are attractive and stuff. Not that I don't think they're attractive, but I just don't care. I know it's all fake.
I'd rather watch how my life turns out than admire how someone else's is going.
I completely agree with that.
Like, my life is interesting enough without having to watch someone else's.
I don't know if I agree with that one, but
I mean, my life is, because
yeah,
I'm
I'm
have a
saying your
crazy
life. Your life.
Yeah, I have a crazy life.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, Justin has 12 siblings. I'm
I have
a
11.
fireman, so that brings 10 siblings. Shut up. So that brings its own That brings its own
Shortest life expectancy.
excitement.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
So I think we're gonna end it here. It was a good podcast. It was random. We got to talk about a lot. Good conversation.
Honestly, I felt like we could keep going, but
I feel like we could too, but I just don't want to lose.
I feel like we have the same conversation at the end of every podcast, so yeah.
Yeah, we might lose that momentum. So we do thank you guys for joining.
Yeah.
And we didn't spend the whole time talking about ancient Egypt.
I feel like there's a certain point where the ancient thing between two 17-year-olds that both definitely have ADHD, we just can't focus on it. So we got to add our own little spice to it.
Not to mention we don't know enough.
And
So
we don't work for the History Channel. That's another plug right there.
yeah, History Channel, sponsor us, okay? Anyways, we thank you guys for listening. We hope you'll join us for the next podcast on Mayans or whatever we choose. And you guys have a good one.
Spread the word on this podcast to your friends. If not, I'm going to end up in your closet and I'm just going to start screaming until you text someone.
Oh, and we're not on YouTube yet, just because I haven't had the time to upload it, because I've been busy.
Oh, yeah, true.
I apologize. Maybe I'll get it uploaded. If Josh can create an Instagram account, follow us there.
Oh, yeah,
We give you updates on when the episodes drop. I try to do Monday nights, but this might not happen.
I mean, just stuff happens.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. There's 10 listeners out there. Hope you guys have a good one. It's Josh and Justin on Topical Pod.
Take it easy.